Hey, I'm Cameron Smithwick.
Hey, I'm Haley Smithwick.
We're the Smithwick sisters.
When the UNCW women's cross country team steps up to the starting line each race this fall, opponents will be seeing double. That's because twins Cameron and Haley Smithwick of Wilmington are key components on a young team that holds promise for the future.
It started for me in elementary school when we had the 200-meter dashes. We would always, my sister Cameron and I would always come in first and second. So we thought we were pretty good, and our mom was like, hey, maybe you should try out for cross country since you guys like to run. And in soccer, we'd also like the running portion of soccer the best. So that's when we thought we would want to start running.
5th grade in middle school, we did like the little time trials. And so I thought that it would be kind of cool to try cross country in high school, but in 9th grade when I did try it, I didn't really like it, and Haley did, and I wanted to quit, but Haley kept like pushing me along and encouraging me, so I stuck with it, and here I am now.
The running career of the Smithwicks kicked into high gear in high school when they ran for former Seahawks standout Sam Bobbitt locally at E.A. Laney High School.
We've known about them for years because they're local runners, so I've seen them at a lot of the local high school meets for quite a long time. Probably all the way back to freshman, sophomore year, started noticing them at meets. Tried to get out to several local meets every year, so they were standouts pretty early on. So it was just a matter of keeping track of them and watching them progress. And as far as recruiting them, I mean, sometimes recruiting pairs, you don't know if they have interest in going to the same place or if they want to split up. I think early on they were open to both options, so it was really just a matter of recruiting them both, and then fortunately they decided they wanted to stay together and ended up coming here.
The twins do their workouts and runs together. When it comes time for the real thing, however, they each focus on the task at hand.
We usually do our runs together and workouts. We have pretty similar times, and it's always nice to have a teammate or you can always count on to be there with you. Since we're sisters, it's always fun to have someone to be around with.
Well, in training and everything, it's nice to have Haley and the other girls, the other freshmen, to like bond with while we're on our training runs and workouts. And in the races, it's been kind of hard for me from the transition from like volume from high school to cross country, but I've been adjusting a little better now. And in the race, I do keep an eye on Haley and see where she kind of is and like how far I am from her, but I'm really proud of her and how good she's doing too.
Competing is also interesting when your twin sister is in the field.
I don't know, sometimes when we're running, people do like a double take because they think we're like the same person, so that's always kind of funny.
I mean, whenever we run by, everyone confuses us, so they'll like call us twin A or twin B or twin 1 or twin 2. So I'll always hear, go twin 1 or twin 2, and they don't really know who we are.
While the Smithwicks are just beginning their collegiate careers, they've already gained the attention of veterans on the team.
Seeing how well they work out together, and you would think that by this age they would want to be away from each other, but they add a great team aspect. But they're a great addition on the team, and we love having them here.
Haley and Cameron Smithwick have been a good fit for the Seahawks. They plan to enjoy the next 4 years, one day at a time.
It's probably going to be really sad since I've been with her my whole life. She's been like attached to my hip, but I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what the future has to bring, and wherever she goes, I know I'm going to be proud of her, so.